this episode, eating fish at 11:34. I was expecting beef because it's a Monday, right? Didn't we? But no, it's fish. As you can tell by the thumbnail, I'm gonna have fish, coffee, milk. Finish my smoke a bunch of stuff and go out. Okay. Here's that good looking fish. She looks good. So, get my subs up. Come on, gotta make my show. Episodes. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Come on. Some thick fish. This is gonna be the type of fish you have to chew. Chewy fish. I'll show you. Okay. Put my cat filter on. The premium, you can't even get that in France. Yes. I like nice dry fish, nice dry. Just break it in half, break it in half. Cheers. I don't know how to cook fish. Good. I thought it would be beef. Supposed to be beef. And even fish. I'm gonna have fish stuck in my teeth all day. Is that the best part of eating fish? Now back to my coffee. But you don't want to eat. What do you mean you don't want to watch me eat my fish? You want a good close up of it? Look at that. Look at that. Nice and dry. Be good at the fork, Ted. There's more fish on the fork. It's better than nothing. Is it salmon? I'm pretty sure it's salmon. It's not pink. It's not pink. It's This ain't no cod. So I'm calling it salmon. It's all gone. Government fish. That was a government fish, bro. They want to shut down the government, but they didn't shut down my fish. Now I can go rush to the next government lunch line. Chaotic Bliss is here. I'm gonna chug the Mr. Moo milk. I have to chug my government milk to wash down the government fish. And then top it off with the rest of my government coffee. I know I thought it was Beef Monday, but hey, I'm gonna double check. I'll get the menu again and double check. It probably switched it on us. Cool cow milk. Hell yeah. Shit yeah, Crystal. It's from, where is it? It's Berkeley. Berkeley milk. Right? Modesto, California. Cool, low fat milk. Altadena is the best milk, but that's a LA milk. Yeah, that milk, Hollywood milk, Altadena brand. So, at 56% battery, I'm at the True Sub counter. 1,627. So it's only 2 off. It says 629, but it's really 627. Up 7 subs in the last 30 days. Excuse me. I've been up all night, and usually I like to eat my fish and go to bed. We're sitting around waiting around. They ain't give me nothing more free. I got the free stuff already that we pay. But want anything else, I have to pay for. Yeah. Feel like I'm not quitting YouTube, but this is, you get this feeling that you want to project. I want to be like Young Defiant. And that's the name of his show. The name of his show is I'm Quitting YouTube, my final stream. Donate. That's like, Young Defiant. I'm gonna send you. I'll send a link to the Young Defiant in my community post. But most of his streams disappear. If you don't catch a Young Defiant stream, you'll miss it. Young Defiant. He just released his Black Battlefield 6 video yesterday. It's not a banger or anything, but you insult PlayStation players nonstop. That's what we like. Yeah. He makes YouTube an unfriendly place for PlayStation people. That's what I'm about. Other than that, there's 2 games tonight. Buffalo Bills, good, better than watching the Bears. We'll watch one of these games. Wrestling might be important tonight. Although I was just posted, they did Monday Night Raw like it's already over because they're in Australia. The wrestling news is coming in at a strange time. Like what the hell? Why are they posting at 8 o'clock in the morning? I'm getting WWE videos in my feed. And I think it's going to even throw the detractors off, like Bobby Monsoon and the Hater, WrestleMania, the GOAT. Rams are lucky. We're lucky we came out of that Baltimore. There was a trap game, dude. Playing Baltimore is a trap. It's a trap. It's a trap game. Baltimore probably going to go undefeated the rest of the year. They're rubbing their hands under the table like eight teams are going to make the playoffs. So this would be a great year to expand the playoffs. The Lions are making you sweat. Well, I had the Chiefs winning. I predicted that week. I covered that weeks ago. I was saying the Lions would lose this game. NFL. I mean, I can look at next week already. I'll go to Playoff Predictor. Do I see a Lion win next week? I'm picking all the home teams next week. I have the Lions will beat Baker Mayfield in Tampa Bay. So they'll get a big win versus the NFC team. The Falcons should lose in San Francisco, but the Falcons it'll be a close game, okay? But I'm taking, because the 49ers are at home, I'm taking all the home teams. I'll basically just show you, okay? See, I have only the Eagles will win on the road. The Saints ain't winning on the road. The Arizona will beat Green Bay. You know, I got the Cowboys are going to beat the Redskins at home. The 49ers, this is an easy game, easiest game of the year right here, okay? And then this is a close game, okay? But I have already selected the Lions, okay? You see, I've selected the Rams over the Jags. I got the Jets. I'm picking the Jets until they win because the Panthers are a trash team. They're 3-3 though. They might be the most exciting 3-3 team in the league. But they're still the Panthers, and the Jets are going to win this game. The Giants, this is a Super Bowl rematch that the Broncos would usually choke versus the Giants, but I have the Broncos winning at home. I'm leaning on the home teams to win every. Only the Steelers, Rams, and Eagles. They're the only teams good enough to win on the road. Yeah, only the Steelers, Rams, and Eagles are the only teams that are winning on the road. Otherwise, take all the home teams next week. It's simple. AFC, same thing. You know, the Dolphins are trash. Even the Browns can beat them. Okay, this will be another close game, but I'm leaning on the Chargers to beat the Colts. Yeah, easily. Chiefs 2 wins in a row. They're going to beat the Raiders. The Raiders are trash. The Raiders on the road. They're going to lose. Okay. Now, I should probably flip this one and lean on the Patriots to take the Titans, but they're not a special team. Only the teams that play first. The very first games are at the top. These games kick off first. If you know. My picks for next week. And what teams are off? The Ravens and Bills don't play. Yeah. The Panthers have a team in the NFL. They're 3-3. The Vikings are 3-3. The Cowboys, after next week, I'm looking at. I can't. Don't look at this. This is my favorite quarterback plays for the Panthers, so I just hope that they're not the first team eliminated in the South. It'll be Atlanta or the Saints. And any team reaching the playoffs from the South is a long shot, but the Colts, Jags, Saints, those are the 3 best teams in the South. The Panthers are like the 4th. And they have no chance in hell of even winning a playoff game. I'm sitting on 4 cigarettes from last night. If you pay attention, you will see the effects of collective subconscious. I've heard the Panthers for the last 3 days. You're being influenced eternally. Spontaneous human synchronization, right? I can't spell that word, and I can't press a button to use the microphone on the computer to say it in chat. So I have to do it on the phone. Enter text for chat. Just want to send. You know, microphone notification. Yeah, your microphone is on, but it's not. About spontaneous humans against anybody. Everybody. And you say you mentioned the subconscious, but then you talk about how something that physically did hit your ears because you heard the word panther. Maven Huffman with the "Don't Fall for This." He's been scammed. It's been brought to his attention that somebody's scamming Maven. It's not me. Somebody else is pretending to be Maven. Yeah, the Panthers have 2 NFC championships. Don't feel bad for them, man. The Panthers they don't even need. They're a successful franchise on a down season, looking up. But get on the Jags. Visit Jacksonville. It hasn't been hit by a national disaster. You know. It's more dangerous living in. From my perspective, the Carolinas, they're like the wasteland without a desert. It's still a wasteland. It's still a wasteland. Dodger game today. All these. I'm not too interested in these 2-hour cuts of the Trump speech. It'll be really. Well, I guess Trump is already in Egypt. So, what's after Egypt? Where's Trump right now? I'm asking AI. It should say Egypt. There. No location after Egypt. So after Egypt, I think I flew over Carolina. Because I've been to Delaware. But I flew there from O'Hare. Now, I don't even think I've ever flown over Carolina. Everybody's playing boring games right now. Like, it's like all the gamers rotate their games and they all play the same game at the same time. My brother was staying in Carolina near Clemson. We should thicken my makeup up, but the season is over for Fred Warner. Did you see Fred Warner? He had his ankle blown out from behind. He got hit on the back of the Achilles, which basically slid his foot off his leg, and he's never gonna play again. That's right. He's done. But he went to BYU, so he's one of the good old boys. Okay. He's got the best doctors BYU can buy. I swear he'll never play again. Middle linebackers, the most worthless position on the field. They do nothing. The position's being phased out. If your middle linebacker is good, he's basically just illegally hitting people. The middle linebacker wants to find defenseless people and keep them out of the middle. You know, football would be better without middle linebackers. It's crazy to think something like that. Like everybody thinks, oh, I need a middle linebacker. Not really. You could just use a cornerback. There's a lot of nepo babies in the linebacker position, like most notably Logan Wilson, the Bengals middle linebacker, is totally washed up. Okay, he's been on the Bengals for 5-6 years. The only thing he has going for him is that he's from Cincinnati, so he gets to be the middle linebacker. It's just like BYU, like this. Fred Warner, oh, I'm from BYU. I get to be the middle linebacker. It's bullshit. You should be middle linebacker by rotation, not by privilege. You know, the privileged few that can that can take liberties with your opponents. Okay. This is the most dangerous position in the field. Okay. And Fred Warner was kind of soft. He was probably smiling. He got caught slipping. He thought he was still in the play. He turned back. He was pushed. He was completely blown out. He's trying to stay in plays that he shouldn't have any business even looking at a guy who ran past him because he wasn't going to lay a hand on him. Okay, he got demolished by his block. His blocker fucking walled him off. He ain't nobody special. He couldn't even win his one-on-one block. But he wants to turn around into a unset. He put his foot down one too many times. Trying to make chicken salad out of chicken shit. You know, he played 17 games a goddamn year, and he didn't even need to play this week. Sometimes the 49ers just wear their players down to nothing. He's been here for about 8 years, 7, maybe 8. So it's been 32 years of failure for the franchise. Now we can see who his backup is. You're going to see the 49ers unable to stop the run now. And the can't wait. Bro, I got the battery warning on my shit. I got a battery warning. I'm checking the stats at the 30-minute mark. 123 views. Hey, I do my show at midnight. Nobody watches. That's my own personal problem. I ate so much before kickoff yesterday. You took Tampa in the over. What was the final score? I had the game audio on and I heard interceptions and I vaguely was half awake during the fourth quarter, but I wasn't like hustling over to follow it. I was, shitting and getting ready to go shopping. Yeah, you usually catch it at 2. Like you'll show up like at the last minute, 3:00. The nature of YouTube is that I don't want to sit here if I'm not yapping my mouth. So I say everything I can. Usually takes 1 hour. What did you buy me? What? I don't think I bought anybody anything. If I have to, I buy you one of these. That's the only thing I'm willing to buy people. So, like when I worked at Blockbuster, we had Secret Santa. That's what I bought somebody. I eat the same shit every day of the week, man. It's getting gross. Really gross. 10% battery warning. Might as well just plug it in, huh? But I ate 2 big breakfasts right before the kickoff yesterday, and it was just way too much food. Because then I started eating pork rinds and drinking beer. I don't put that much in me. Watch Grant Cone. Mark Sanchez has been sent home, right? This is what they said. Yeah, for a Secret Santa, you buy a gift under $10. That would be a disposable camera. People need film, whether they like it or they think it or not. There's people who don't take pictures. Gotta take pictures, guys. I'm gonna look into more of my old photos. Most of my baby pictures and yep, my brother and sister have a larger selection of family photos. We always had shitloads of pictures. I didn't even know who these family people are. Like the people from Chicago. How is tonight looking? Looks like the Dodgers on the road. As long as because they have to play Milwaukee, it's not easy to win a road series. Only 2 games in LA, really. So I've been waiting for the Brewers to win the World Series a long time. I've mentioned that the Brewers are probably my 3rd favorite team. So I expect the Brewers to win tonight. And we haven't seen the Dodgers. They've only lost 1 postseason game. There's probably 2 baseball games tonight. Why would they do that? It'd be 1 game. Oh, Chicago. I spent less than 1 day in Chicago, but I've been there on 3 separate days. All I do is go to the airport and leave. That's it. So if I spent an hour in the airport, maybe I spent like 6 hours in Chicago at most. That'd be a high estimate. And that would be 2000. On the way to Afghanistan and with my wife and child. We took the baby up to Chicago. Strange life gives you a baby and then you're running around with it to different places. I drove my baby up into Little Rock, Arkansas. I've seen Little Rock on the HBO, Banging in Little Rock. I was like, yeah, I'll go up there. Well, New York pizza or Chicago. I would take a Chicago because New York pizza is kind of just a black. What's with the cat is I was eating fish and licking milk, bro. Bro, I was eating fish and licking milk, bro. That's what's up. Get the subs up. Come on, tap it up. Oh, share the show. I think The Rock's Smashing Machine looks okay. I'm not gonna watch it, but it might be his biggest box office dud, but it'll probably age the best. Maybe because it's not about him. The Rock himself couldn't make a movie about himself, So the Rock pretending he's somebody else. Okay. I wear some other ones. Okay, I have two of them I like. Okay, this isn't really cat ears, but yeah, I changed it for you. I am a magic man. The happy filter. I wanted Ho Bubbles, but how come other people have better filters than me? Ring ding dang-a-ling, ding ding dang-a-ling. Ponies, 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 ponies. Oh, we're together. We're gonna sleigh ride together, and a pony, and a pony. Dashing through the snow on a pony through the sleigh. Over the hills we go, laughing all the way, ha ha ha. Do that. I don't know the words to Christmas carols. I don't know the words to any song. Insane Clown Posse is the only music I know the words. Russia is out of gas. Right? Okay, yeah. Azerbaijan cannot supply enough gas. Azerbaijan. They kicked Armenia's ass. Trump needs to clarify what's up and stop ducking down into Egypt. Get your ass up into Georgia, and the Caucasus. Go to the Caucasus. I'm drinking coffee. I have one cigarette left before I feel like, man, I better go out and get some more. Am I gonna hit an hour? Probably. Police activity just posted. Suspect tries to jack officer's gun during a struggle in Portland. I got an ad for something. Oh no, a cigarette run next, yeah.
Hi, this is Officer Randall with the Portland Police Bureau.
Here comes the struggle.
Oh, yeah, 68. What are you doing? What are you doing? I swear to God, why are you touching me? I'm taking under arrest. For what? For what? I understand. I'm not arrested. I am. What's over? Why are you doing that? I didn't do nothing. I didn't.
The cop took his iPad and put it on the ground. He's never been anywhere on the West Coast. Well, it's either half desert or half forest. And you're more likely to see desert. And all the roads leading to the desert, unless you drive north, unless you go north, everything will go into the desert. So, and most people move back east. I mean, I've traveled around the world and I always went east every time. And this time I went north into San Francisco, and I don't want to go north again. I could have gone to Seattle. I could have gone. I'm probably going to pick east or west. Okay, I'm not going back down to LA. I could, but yeah, south not an option. I don't want to go to the south of the. I don't want to see more of the West Coast. I basically know boring ass. There's no civilization. Trees and dirt. Okay. Trees and dirt. Water. Fresh water sometimes. Fish. Apples. Olives. Farms. Wine country. Sacramento Valley. I mean, if I see anything, I should go look at the Sacramento Valley, because that's the biggest. This is the state capital, right? I could hit the lost and found property office and collect my lost Disney stocks, maybe. I do enjoy the desert, but the LA itself isn't desert-y enough. Everywhere you go in LA, there's a school. And I've been on most movie sets, studio lots. So I mean, all up and down in Hollywood. If they want me on set, I'll come down to LA and I'll be at the studio, okay? Because I have a real actor experience. I'm a Boston Legal, Grey's Anatomy, and Mad Men. 3 Emmy Award-winning shows, multiple movies, Jackie Chan, Sandra Bullock. Those are two that I remember. Jim Carrey movies. G.I. Joe. I'm in G.I. Joe. Rush Hour 3. Cloverfield. I've done Mariah Carey videos. I've been paid to sit and clap at Deal or No Deal. I've sat in the audience at Dr. Phil, Divorce Court, iCarly, Entourage, Red Shoe Diaries. That's pornography. A couple different shows on Cinemax. What else? Angels and Demons, the sequel to the Da Vinci Code. That was filmed at the location they built the Rams' new stadium, Hollywood Park. So I got to see Hollywood Park before it was destroyed. They didn't know they would even have a state. That was 2009, 6 years before the Rams came back. They didn't know the Rams would come back. Half the time in LA, you wake up to read the paper to see if the NFL is coming back. And it's good they're back, but I thought they would never come back. dark days. The new stadium is the best on earth. And it all depends on whether or not the Colts can. The Colts play the Chargers. We want to defend the stadium, and the Chargers play for free. They have a really good lease, but they can leave. Play anywhere. The 49ers wish they could just walk away from Levi. Like the Chargers can walk away from SoFi whenever they want. But the 49ers are fucking stuck in a shithole in Santa Clarita. San Diego will probably bring the Chargers back if they can put an offer on the table. The Rams, it's like Staples, okay? Like Staples transitions from a Kings game to a Laker game, from a Kings game to a Laker game, and it's kind of what the LA's is used to, having two teams in a stadium. Burpee. LA is definitely big enough for two teams. And St. Louis, I never spell it correctly. I always spell. I have nightmares about spelling tests and failing because I can't spell Lewis. I can't spell Chicago. I always. I'm in a rush when I try to. It's Chicago. So I have a random chance to spell it correctly. I'm not too concerned about correct spelling because usually I desire to speak my lines. I never watched Toy Story. I think that only nerds would sit through Toy Story. I'm too good for Toy Story. I will not be talked to like a baby. I'm like, oh, sit me down. This show's gonna babysit me, dude. That's why I don't play Nintendo. That's why I don't have a. Dude, I joined the army. Okay, I don't want to play with you shit in Nintendo. Okay. I'm an army nepo baby. I want to be like the people that raised me, because I was raised by army people. I don't want to not a disgrace to my family. You know what I'm saying? Grandpa was proud of me. But Grandpa was born in 1923, right? And it was 2004, and he was 81 years old, and he told me that he was proud of me after Afghanistan, and that my brother is a dumbass, and they should have invested everything on me. So you can't count on everybody in your life to live to 81 to see the light, but sometimes people need that much time to admit they were wrong. Yeah. My brother is a complete jackass. Now I love him, but you know, I talk. He's you know. He deleted his Facebook account and changed his name. He has an alias. I don't like, dude. You live under an alias. That's beneath me. That is beneath me. And he never even explained. He just switched to an alias and just kind of cut me out the loop. You know. Okay, fine. Enjoy your alias. My brother will turn 52 right when I turn 50. Good. Just chill out. He's just a decent. You know, I can't access any of my photos from his albums. You know, he just basically blocked me out access of the family archives. That's typical, acceptable things to do to your family, right? Oh, he doesn't like the way I'm talking online. He used to have his own radio show in Hollywood, and he would get famous people on it. Like Cheech and Chong and Tim and Eric from Adult Swim. That's about the peak of my brother's crap ass radio. He had the nerve to name his show Grand Theft Audio. Bro, you can't, dude. He went up against fucking Rockstar with his shit show. He didn't even talk about football. Well, that's what happens. He's in LA. He's a typical LA guy that doesn't watch pro football because he's a USC Trojan fan. Which, you know, I am. I like root. Now that my brother doesn't watch the team, I can root for him. Yeah, right. They're one of the best seasons of all time, and my brother doesn't even care because he never cared. He had no investment. He was just watching football, dumbass college football. Sonic's friend said hi. Hello. Well, hello there. I still got no drips in the milk. I could put that last drip in my coffee. Now my brother is you know, I'm like the honky tonk man, and he is like Jerry the King Lawler. Okay, they might be relatives, but they're not like cool with each other. They're not even close to cool with each other. And my brother has a Vince McMahon syndrome where he wants to humiliate everybody. That's what his thing is. He's into humiliation. Okay. So I'm not here to humiliate other people. Am I? What was I getting at? He's just a WWF fan. You can't trust any of them. Okay, we watch the same guys for different reasons. He's a tremendous pool of knowledge. If I need to know anything about wrestling, my brother is a good guy to talk to. But you know, I'm not a wrestling channel. Like, I really don't. At WrestleMania, yeah, okay, I'll give you the results, okay? Like I don't give results 365 days a year. You get the NFL off season. That's WrestleMania. It's also my birthday. Typically, WrestleMania is around my birthday, so it's not the worst event of the year. But it's kind of like, okay, we spend more attention on WrestleMania than my actual birthday. Like in my family, and my brother has his birthday near mine too. And we're from LA. It's not like we went to WrestleMania or anything. Maybe WrestleMania 6 was in LA at the sports arena. Was there WrestleMania 3, 2, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1 of Mr. T? My first wrestling event was No Mercy 2017. Because I just waited until I was in my 40s to actually go and see wrestling in person. I saw one match on Hollywood Boulevard in the middle of the street. That's not the same as, going to an event. But WCW blocked off Hollywood Boulevard and put the ring in the middle of the street. And that match is considered a dark match, and nobody's ever seen it. It was Vampiro versus The Wall. I saw Sting. I saw Goldberg at the same event. They were there. I saw Jeff Jarrett, Charles Robinson, the Entourage get out of a limo at Man's Chinese Theater in front of the ring. They went and then watched the movie. Basically jobbers had a match. I think David Arquette hit Jeff Jarrett with the guitar in the ring. So there was a guitar shot in the middle of. I like Jeff Jarrett. He's one of my all-time favorites. Or I knew he was. He'd be a Hall of Famer. He came out as a singles. Jarrett was a single wrestler. And at a time, 1990, 91, that's when it was very hard to make it as a singles. Like, Shawn Michaels couldn't make it as a singles. He had to use the tag team, Marty Jannetty. Jannetty put, Jeff Jarrett came out all by himself nearly every goddamn time, and he always provided the entire match. Like, these other guys couldn't do that. And I recognized that really early. Do I like the current roster? No. I like that Cody Rhodes can't have any matches because he's not allowed to lose. Yeah. We're at the point now where I don't want to watch matches. I just want to see what the shit in between the matches is. Yeah, that's right. Seth Rollins got attacked in between a match tonight, finally. I mean, he didn't have a match. But Braun Breaker attacked Seth Rollins. And it wasn't even a match. There could be follow-ups today on, WWE should post a follow-up on Seth Rollins during dinner time, right? Because there's no Raw. Raw was already filmed in Australia. That is not going to be on. Are they going to a replay of Raw? Is it already going to be a replay when they show it today? I heard this at the last second that the Rams are still in Baltimore and they're practicing in Baltimore all week to save 12 hours on the flight to play the Jags. And they might even have a shorter flight than the Jags. Because Florida to London is probably further than Baltimore to London. That is interesting. And I was about to click off the broadcast and that was the last thing they said. I was like, okay, I'm glad I listened for 2 extra seconds. That's usually when the critical information comes. Now, this is my last cigarette, and I have this much hot to chug. A lot of video game YouTubers died this year, like Patman QC and the Game Chaser guy and King Cobra. Yeah, only one of those plays video games, but King Cobra didn't play games. Patman had no arms, and the Game Chaser, he was a game reseller, the type of person responsible for driving the prices up. Yep. If I was rich, I would be the Game Smasher. I would just get old Nintendo games and smash them. That would be what I do. If I was rich, I want to smash games. I used to smash games. 10 at a time. I'd get 10 Nintendo games and just stomp on them. I would get 10 copies of Super Mario for 9 cents a piece and just smash, like, it takes a powerful stomp to crush a Nintendo cartridge. You ever trying to smash a Super Nintendo cartridge is even harder. I never broke open a Genesis cartridge. It'd probably be those. I don't want to smash Genesis. I want to smash Nintendos. Just to piss Nintendo fans off. Oh, this guy doesn't smash Sega shit. But yeah, watching like somebody smash their PlayStation, I could smash my old phone. The only thing that you're allowed to break in society, they'll respect you. If you smash your TV, you should go to jail. Okay, but if you smash your own computer, okay, that's all right. A PlayStation is an entertainment device. If I steal your entertainment device, are you going to sue me? But if I steal your computer, that's not an entertainment device. That's a business device. Okay. If you show me that these Nintendo things are legally protected as a business device against theft. Oh, I'm gonna steal your Switch, bro. Like, please don't steal my Nintendo. I'll see you later, okay? I'll see you at the end of the show. Chop it up. Maybe we gotta stop. I'm gonna remember. Tap it up. I'll wrap it up.